And again, you're like jiggling, you're not running. You see how your teammate is like not scared? Just running, all the time running, all the time running, all the time they are running. You are shifting, like... No, they are running, you are shifting still. In this case, they even throw in a fake, which... Because you didn't take any risk and you didn't have any information, you buy it, right? That's another problem with being 3v4, right? They can easily fake you because you didn't push anything. You guys seem a bit lost on ecos. Have you ever heard about this or this strat that when you have like pistols, you wanna do something together because if you play default, you're gonna lose? And you have one guy running under, which is also a nice call. It's like, I swear to God, anybody who called this call has to be like fucking 40 years old because I played this call like 10 years ago with my teams on Mirage. Hello gamer, this is a session with my student Kate. And what you're gonna learn from this is how to play A-side with your duo on Mirage. She and her duo didn't play proper setups, didn't play efficient enough, and I just told them how they can fix that. And also you're gonna learn T-side, how to move around the map, your mechanics, how to peek angles. This is what we focused on, and enjoy the video. Where do you play in this team?
A. I usually play with Switix a lot, that's a Polish girl.
Yeah, and you guys are a team, but you don't practice before that or anything like that, I guess, right?
Correct. Me and Switix play every day,
Yeah.
and with the others occasionally.
How did this slip my mind that she's Polish? Slipped completely. Is she saying kurwa to you? Or no?
No.
Oh my god. Polish?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess girls are not using the language, but the Polish guys say it all the time.
They actually laugh a lot. I hate this position. It was a mistake. Yeah.
The thing is, let's see how she made it obvious or not. Okay, she didn't make it obvious. So you're hiding like completely in this position, and then you're like moving forward and backwards a bit because you're stressed. I would recommend you need to stand like in like an off angle. You don't let them just run out and clear you like this. You actually catch them as they're like crossing here. Because if you stood in an off angle, let's see what would happen. If you stood like this, what would happen? See? But you let this guy completely like chill, and then he has only one angle to clear. Boom, right? But if you catch him as he's here and he's still worried about default, firebox, and everywhere, it's a different story, right? So you can't stand completely hidden unless you have like more people. But if you have only Switix baiting for you, then it's not enough to convince them that you guys are not attacking. So the conclusion is stand on a more aggressive angle there, under wood.
Okay.
So here, the angle you can take is this. I would recommend this. It's not like completely hiding. You can completely hide if you have like one teammate here, one teammate here, one here, and you're like full stacking with 4 people. Then it's okay. But if you're just 2, you need to take like more aggressive angle. Well, I'll like on city side is like more individual stuff. So I'll focus on what you could have done individually, and if there's like team play aspects that I notice, I'll tell you. This is a problem here, and because you guys are saving, but you don't leave yourself enough money to actually win the next round. So I would not be surprised at all if you lose the next round as well after this, and it spirals. I don't know if you lost it, but I would not be surprised because you guys leave yourself what 3,750, three of you. Terrible for city. You don't wanna do this on side. You
So
need
rather-
util to defend.
So rather buying P250 or something.
No, rather everybody staying with USP and pushing something together on second round.
Okay.
So basically nobody buying anything, and you just push mid, for example, together. Or you do some play. I can show you some plays. Nice try. Could have hit that shot. Yeah. Nothing wrong with this time. Second round. So how to play with USPs? Well, you can play with USPs like this. You call that you're gonna flash mid for your teammates, and you tell them, guys, buy one smoke and everybody go in con, okay? And when you hear the molly, if there is no molly, that's okay. But if you hear the molly, they need to call the flash. So they need to say like, we are smoking, and they smoke the molly, and then you flash at the same time. So you say like, I'm gonna flash you out mid, guys, call the flash. And then you're just flashing. for them. Like this simple flash above con.
Okay.
What happens is they are out mid, they have molly, boom, they're blind, your teammates are smoking the molly and coming out at the same time. Easy call. And yeah, another call is just stacking B. Stacking B, getting a person here, getting a person hiding car, getting a person boosted bulk, maybe someone backside, you know, just sitting like this. But the main point about stacking here is you don't want to show yourself too short. You guys don't want to show yourself to a guy just peeking like this. It has to look to him like it's clear, you know? He comes out, he calls his team to come in, and suddenly you are like 4 on the side.
Okay.
2 calls that I just gave you on pistol rounds. This on B is more for when you have USPs and you are doing full eco, which you should do, which you didn't do. And this con play is more like with 5.7s and stuff, better pistols.
Okay.
See, look at your utility. Do you see it? And look at their utility.
Yes.
The only thing they have to do to win this round is just use their utility and you're done. Can't do anything against it. Do you think this is a good angle?
No, I never know where to stand there. Usually I go towards con stairs. So actually my strat is I flash over, I smoke con so that I can quickly check under and then I come back. Or I quickly peek then once I've checked under. I quickly peek top mid and try to make a kill and then go back to con.
Yeah.
But here I was a bit too scared that maybe they're picking me from ramp and stuff like that. So
you're playing A or are you playing con?
usually more con.
But in this game, are you playing A or are you playing con?
A.
You guys, I hope you guys distinguish between those two positions. Or
Yes.
just say I go A and you play 2A, or
Usually like not in this match, so usually on Face It, we say one goes A and the other one goes con.
yeah,
You
like
need
you
to con.
have this distinguish like this game too, like in team play, you know. You need one A anchor, which you say like just as a shortcut. You say I play A, and someone plays con, which means he's like a rotator who runs around between con and A. By the way, since you said like I don't know where to stand, right? And since now you have access to the materials that I have in the camp, I just want to show you where to go to like watch a 5-minute video and solve this problem, okay?
Okay.
I would say this position is good, but the cross-scroll placement should be a bit wider, and also ideally, yeah, she's not bad setup. Right now this becomes a bit bad because you are all going back. In a situation like this, which is a 3v4, this I will tell you a team aspect here. You guys need to take risks, because if you just split between sides, you are done.
What does it mean to take a risk?
Yeah, I will explain how to take those risks.
Okay.
Risks means pushing something and checking some position, gain information, know where they're going, or you can stack. So you have 2 choices here in this situation to win this round. You can either push, and there was opportunity for a double push, or just a solo push from you here towards ramp or towards palace. And then if you kill this player on ramp, right, you would have ramp and you would know that no one else is coming a ramp, and you guys could, for example, potentially stack towards B. Or you can immediately take a risk as stack something and just don't give a fuck about checking anything. You just take a gamble. Like you decide, okay, we think it's gonna be B. Let us stack 3B, you know?
Okay.
So by playing default, which means you're splitting between sides, you are not setting yourself up to win this because it's a 4v1, right? If 4 of them come to B, let's say, and Sweetix is solo on B, die, 4v1, right? If 4 of them come to A, you will die probably, right? In this case, they even throw in a fake, which, because you didn't take any risk and you didn't have any information, you buy it, right? That's another problem with being 3v4, right? They can easily fake you because you didn't push anything. So now this round is lost, or maybe it's gonna be win. No. Okay, this is good. This is good aggression, actually. If you actually want to win this round, that's what you had to do. Oh no, you don't clear the whole car angle.
Yes.
Oh no, you actually cleared it. Never mind. I thought because of the X-ray. No, it's fine, it's fine.
Yeah, but I did a mistake. I kind of thought it was just one alive, and then I didn't clear it.
Okay, I didn't clear it now. Okay, this was a problem. Yeah, damn it. It's actually winnable, if you would.
Yes, it was a mistake from mine, because I thought it was one.
Yeah. But the problem was a lot earlier in the round.
Okay.
So. You guys seem a bit lost on ecos. Have you ever heard about this or this strat that when you have like pistols, you wanna do something together because if you play default, you're gonna lose?
Yes, I heard about it, but they don't usually do it, so that's why we're not doing it.
I mean, you guys are just not doing it. That's what I'm saying. You want to talk about team aspects. It's like a simple rule based on the fact that if you play default position pistols, right, you have no chance. They're just gonna use their util, pick you with AKs, and you have no chance. That's why you have something that they don't expect, something that's gonna surprise them and gonna maybe even close like the distance between you and them. For example, pushing it together is a good idea. Pushing it from con at like second timing is a good idea. I'm gonna show you these like strats that you can show them to your teammates. Very simple strats, but they work super well against this tier of opponents. You can't just play default, so I'm gonna don't play default. Doesn't make any sense if you're a team. If you have 5 people on TeamSpeak or Discord, okay, then it doesn't make sense. In PUG, okay, like maybe you can't coordinate that well, but you have everybody on the voice comms, right?
Yes.
So you can coordinate simple strats. So again, you're very like passive, right? Very like in the back. You could be doing something more proactive. Nice shot. Yeah. It's like you are scared.
I was there.
Okay, that's good. First one mollying, second one. I think Switix is actually missing the molly. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's not how you molly ramp. You need to bounce the molly. Molly bounces like here, in the middle, not on this ledge. And it actually blocks the vision with the flame from the upper. Like, look, now there is no blockage of the. Like, do you see its biggest flame?
Yeah, it's on the right side.
No, but I'm asking about it. If you see, this is the shit that is supposed to block this cross. So AVP or someone with like a deagle can't hit you, right? Because now it's like they can see you, right? If they like here. But if there is this flame, this exact flame, the other place, then they don't see you.
Okay.
Oh no! And you're running out mid without looking at top mid. So there is one thing you need to know about playing con. That top mid players are always gonna be faster than under. And there is a very low chance, I mean it's impossible actually, for the under player to pick you as you're running out con in this timing. You should always look towards top mid. Okay, nobody top mid, then you look under, then you pick under. You cannot skip top mid. He's even shooting at you, right? He killed you, I think.
Yeah, it was top guy.
Yeah, you just skipped top mid completely. Yeah, so far, a lot of fundamental mistakes. You guys as a team. You're not using team play on ecos or on force buys. You did some individual mistakes. You were like mostly awareness of how to, where to look or. Throwing this flash is good, but I mean, yeah, it's just good. You guys are playing 2 on A side. You already know the default, right? Like 1 con, 1 short, 1 window, 1 A, 1 B, right?
Yes.
So popular because there is a reason to it. It lets you control mid very well, you know? If you have a player short, con, and window, you can easily take control of mid. They will have hard time playing against you on mid, and after you have mid control, you can know or guess way easier if it's gonna be B or A. And it's the same as with this fake on this round where you were 3v4, right? You just have the information. Right now, you don't have any information apart from Lerox pushing solo under, right? And he's solo, completely no help. Nobody can like support him. So it's like a gamble. I mean, it's better to gamble than not gamble, but it's better to do smart gambles. That's the point. Not a smart gamble. I just want to point out the fact. Guys have 2 players on A. Player that dies is on stairs. You are still 2 on A, and you still didn't kill this guy who just killed your teammate. I would say allocation of resources. 2 players on A while the one of the A positions is open and it's possible for a guy to kill your teammate is not optimal. Right? It's like you would have 2 guys on B, like on B side, 1 guy on short, and this guy on short dies from the guy ups, and you are still 2 on B, and this guy is still not dead. Like, that's a comparison. Like, that would be pretty bad, right?
Yes.
So, it would be nice if you just play default. I guess Lerex's gamble paid off. You're just, like, walking into these angles, right? And even if a guy is here, and you just walk out, right? What's gonna happen is he just gonna have, like, a guy walking out like this, slowly, right? Not good. You have peak angles. You know how to do that here?
The peeking?
Yeah.
So usually I stand behind this thing and then try to peek out ramp.
Yeah, but are you like comfortable peeking here without making sound, but also without shift?
Actually without sound, yes.
But like without shift as well. Peeking default to Tetris. Well, what I mean here is you just peek like this. Yeah? You need to peek without shift, right? Even you can even crouch, but definitely not shifting out like this, right? So why do you think
in that moment I don't know, I guess I was too much trying to understand what's happening, listening to the callouts, and then was sleeping in that moment as well. Yeah.
So I will need to make like a important note to you that yes, there is 2 parts of this game, right? One is communication, team play, and everything like that, and callouts and stuff. And second part of this game is mechanics and that are in front of you. And unfortunately, anything that comes from team play, communication, things like this, if it hinders your shooting, or if you don't have the shooting part behind it, it's unfortunately completely useless. Because in the end, CS is about picking areas of the map, and if you see an enemy there, just stopping and shooting them. And you're just not doing that, right? Pick an area of the map, first of all, you don't peek it, but you walk out into it, so you don't do the peeking part. Then you see this enemy and you can't shoot him while he's there, right? So you don't need all this communication, team play, reading the game, anything. So work on the fundamentals, not get distracted. And how do you do that, like, actually in the game? If you play with teammates, you hear the comms, but you, like, take them in one ear and take them another ear, or however you say it.
Yeah, that's true, that's true.
Filter it, you know? What is useful to you, you take. Whatever else, you just don't take. The skill itself, you know? Skill itself. Like, I had to work on this skill a lot. And after, I will like confess here that after not playing team play for like 2 years and coaching people and playing pugs only, when I started playing with my friends and communicating, I was like awkward, you know? Like, I was not focused as well, actually. So it's a real thing that it unfocuses you.
Yeah, the problem I also have here a little bit is the 2 guys with whom I've playing a long time, and they always told me a lot what to do and so on. So I immediately get also a bit cramped up and also scared on what I do and stuff like that. And then I think this is what hinders me a bit as well. happen in this team play.
Yeah, it's a different story than just a solo play pug or a pug with Switex only duo, you know? Different story.
Because with Switix I don't have to, I feel super comfortable.
I mean, here, bad angle, but you doesn't seem to expect anybody to randomly like walk out in a timing and kill you. For too long time at the Tetris. Like, you just didn't expect anybody in this area, you instantly like pre-aimed the deep ramp. Okay, you guys you have no info about mid, right? You are in the dark. Not the ideal setup to do. Yeah, this was like panic shot. I would say this was not even like, you didn't even know you hit this, to be honest. Probably.
It was a good shot, Phoenix. I made the kill.
Okay, the aim adjustment was good, but the whole movement around it, come on, like you were like unconscious, like sleeping, and you woke up when you saw him. That's how it looked to me. Yeah, I just don't like this default, that's all. Starts working because you guys are winning duels, but it's not the most optimal thing to here. It's a nice peek actually. Like first duel, I think that looked good. The guy was already shooting at someone else, so you had like knowledge where he is, and I just want you to notice something, okay? Know where this guy is. You pre-aim the crosshair perfectly, and then you counter-strafe and shoot. You know why you're so like? Just know that he's there, right?
Yeah.
But imagine you could actually know that people be everywhere and peek like this all the time, right? So like here, boom, you peek like you're supposed to peek the same as you peek this guy here. You're supposed to peek with the same confidence that someone is there, like angles that you don't know if someone is there. If you like, this should be a rule. If you don't know that someone could be there, you assume that someone is there, and you peek it like someone is there. You know?
Yeah, I need to wake up a bit more again.
Like right now, when you're gonna peek ramp, you need to peek it like you know that the guy is there and he's literally shooting at your teammate right now. Don't you? Again, you walk out, right? Would you walk out like this if the guy was shooting your teammate here?
No.
You would peek like this, right? Boom, and shoot. So the same. You need the same. Again, would you move around this area like this if you knew that the guy is there, right? No.
No.
Like kind of shifted with S into ramp, right? Someone could. It's probably not the best angle. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Here was like completely zone out moment, right? Yeah, it's just your positioning overall. Tough. I mean, do you know people rush through this molly because the mollies on cities are shit now?
Yeah.
If they were rushing, you're dead right now. Like, they would just go past this molly, go out here, they would take some damage, but they would see you, like, taking your weapon. Yeah, it's just positioning, honestly. Like, here, the peak, right? It was good. And I don't like the... After this, like, you peek, you put him, and... did, like, little movements after this with D. Did you see, like, this little, like, one press of D after killing him? Like, look, you peek. There was, like... I don't know if you noticed it, but I noticed these things, and this shows me that you randomly press keys sometimes. Did you put some work on KZ, by the way? Like, did you touch it at all, or...?
I did. Until 1.5 weeks back.
Right.
And 1.5 weeks ago, I completely stopped somehow with the warm-ups because, yeah, I just wanted to play for fun and stuff because I had so much to do. And last week I was barely playing because I got sick quite bad. Yeah, but actually before our session I went again on this Casey map that you showed me.
Yeah. There is some nice maps on the workshop that you can use, you know, just to warm up your movement. Like in full control of your model moving around, right? Like basic. I think this is fine. This, I think you're not in full control of your model. How it's hiding, how it's moving around, right? You're like strafing 2 times out, then in, then shooting and not even hiding, right? This shows me that you're not in full control of the model. Maybe it also looks like this because you're stressing, for sure. It looks like this also, but it needs to be trained to the point where you don't even stress about it, about your movement. Yeah. Oh no. I think peeking here, right? It's not the worst idea, but you just need to spray this guy down. You shooting. Not tap, but just peek, and the way you peeked. First of all, I don't know what you're holding. What are you actually holding right now?
Holding con in case they're coming.
No. If they are con, they are killing your teammate before you even see them.
Okay.
Like your teammate is here, right? You cannot hold con for him. Does that make sense?
To me, it looked like he was more behind that wall.
But I think he even started like deeper in con. Yeah, I mean, he's standing in the middle, Falcon. I mean, he would figure it out if they were con for sure. What I like to do if I'm in this position, I like to let them pass, you know? Because it's not a default play that you have a guy here and a guy behind here. Wait for you. She could die and you have like a couple kills in the back. So you don't need to engage here. I mean, looks kind of like worst this week. Like you don't want to go, but you have to go or something. Because the critics already died, right? Like right at this moment, he's dead. So at this moment, you should stop sprinting. You should shift around, smoke, and try to edge the smoke like this.
Okay.
Like if you just edge the smoke, you could like look here first, and then okay, no one coming. I will watch some Tetris, and they would appear. You would kill him probably, right? But you're running out, like full exposing yourself, and there is no trade potential because nobody's running out with you. City is smoked, right? Necessary play.
Okay.
Kind of thinking what should you work on first when it comes to mechanics, because setups I can show you easily, and you just change them. Or like, but mechanically, I think your movement still is lacking sometimes. Or
Yeah, I need to work on that. It's a long process for me.
Your general, like, how to say it? Well, I call it like someone is electric, you know? Someone is like running around and like, you watch like good players, they were like boom, 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 here, like looking, but you look like kind of you're sleeping or you're tired or focus is off. You don't have this like electricity to you, you know, like a young 16-year-old kid who's like, oh my god, ADHD, you know? You don't have this. Really good. Yoga is really healthy. Okay, so you guys, tactically, you sneak B, which is okay. And you have one guy running under, which is also a nice call. It's like I swear to God, anybody who called this call has to be like fucking 40 years old, because I played this call like 10 years ago with my teams on Mirage.
It's a call from the green guy, Cine. He is playing. He has 10, 11,000 hours.
Yeah, that's what I would
He
figure.
was also more than 3k elo on go times, and he usually are used to really kick ass also pro players. So he's
Not a bad call. It's a bad call. Like, I know this call
but
from long.
the thing is, he's also not playing that regularly anymore. And Larox also said, like in old Cine times, he would easily made have 2 kills there.
Yeah. Right. No, this is not bad. You just got headshotted. Yeah, as you can see, like you're slowing down. It's not the movement is not fluid. Like you slow down here, you're like after killing him, you know, like zoning out. Look, and you zone out for a moment. If you would be also like you're exposing yourself to market, right?
Mm.
Be way faster here. Yeah, you seem sleepy. To be honest, it shows. It shows. Shows a lot. Okay, so here puffing in ups, right? You don't want to puff yourself here because you have to press W. You want to puff yourself here and then go like AD, right?
Okay.
Like puffing in ups is important. Or in Palace, I would. On this side it was puffing in Palace. So when you get here, it should start shifting. Shift like this. Then like pick these angles, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can pick someone with A and D if someone's here. See?
Okay.
If someone's standing like this, you pick him with A and D instead of going with W here. Hey gamer, and if you want to learn how to peek angles properly, how to move around the map efficiently and take these firefights so you can win them most of the time and be consistent, this is literally a part of strat book in mechanics section. This is literally taken out of mechanics section in the improvement camp. If you go to movement, to getting peeked, peeking, off angles and jiggling, everything here is explained along with exercises how to practice these things. And if you go through the whole mechanics section and learn these principles and these ways of peeking, you will never have problems with that again. So check out CS2 Improvement Camp, second link down below. It's 7 days for free, so there's no risk. If you like it, you stay. If you don't, you leave. And yeah, let's get back to the video. Ups and B. Yeah, it's just like reaction time and general like awareness that the guy's there. It shows. Is this smoke even gonna land? Yeah, it does. There is a smoke from spawn that you should throw instead of this. One smoke from spawn that you have to learn. You just jump on this trash bin, go like crouch, and next to this line, go slightly outside of this rag line, and you go W the jump throw.
Okay.
All crouched. It's a crazy smoke. Super fast smoke. It pops very fast. They're gonna clear you very soon. Gonna clear car. Okay, nice. No. Again, you zone out, right? Do you see this?
Yeah.
For the smoke, you like, you know, like you're sleeping. Close. No. It's just crosshair placement here at this point. Expect him to be too much there. Then you adjust, you start shooting, but he shot first because you're low, or you're 39. Collect one more bullet. Yeah. Okay, this is nice, but insta crouch here. Did you ever even need to crouch here? Like, I don't get why you're crouching.
To be more stable for the shot.
I mean, you're stable when you're standing. Counter strafe.
True.
So you don't need to immobilize yourself like this. They break the smoke, you're kind of immobilized. Okay, start skipping it, and then the crouch here is unnecessary. And also the standing bursting is not good. You should be like, you know, burst, move, burst, move, burst, move. Not stand and burst. Never stand and burst. It's a terrible habit. Never stand and burst. So never stand and do this. But it should look like this, like... Or like this, right? Again, you're like standing and bursting, right? The molly here, probably pointless, because you don't want to stop them from coming, you want to nade them.
Okay.
Like, if you want to damage them, just nade them, because molly, like, you're late with this molly, see? Like, your teammates are already this flash is also bad, by the way. It actually doesn't blind anybody but your teammates.
Okay.
The flash mid, right? If you're going out mid, you can bounce the flash like this. You're looking at these windows and you just bounce the flash over here. This flash will not blind your teammates, but it will blind the enemies who are pushing up.
Okay.
Goes behind the boxes. Or you just run like this, bounce a flash. If you're first one, you bounce a flash like this off con and then you peek out.
Okay.
Flash actually blinds the oppers, right? Or they post it up like this. Didn't. Okay, maybe you need to bounce it a bit earlier of this wall. The point is it needs to land here. This will for sure blind the opera. Yeah, this is better. Like this guy is not gonna be blind enough from this flash. No? And also the timing is missed because most of them are coming from con and they're not blinded.
Okay.
Like you throw in a flash, that's not enough of a blind for them to like stop going. Yeah, they're slightly blind, but he still comes, right? So, like... Yeah, here, if you're picking mid, right, you should be wide swinging past these angles. You should be running. You should not stop on these angles. Okay. You need to spam you for a smoke here. For the con smoke, you're like jiggling these angles, right? Stopping. You should not stop. Just keep running like on deathmatch. And you're shifting, but your teammates are actually running, so... Makes sense. It was nice. Actually, here I think you weren't sleeping that much. So
no.
you woke up because it was action already, you know? Like you were... Oh no, the counter strafe here, right? It was not happening.
I was also not 100% ready for him. I felt it. Like with this short push, I kind of figured out you really need, like in my case, since I kind of have this habit to always die through the smoke, I kind of figured out for myself to really push short, because else you die. Or you can't do anything and you're stuck in ladder.
Yeah, you can just take ladder, it's fine, but yeah, pushing short was okay. So you got that kill and that good. Here, you just didn't counter straight. And again, you're like jiggling, you're not running. You see how your teammate is like not scared? Just running, all the time running, all the time running, all the time they are running. You are shifting, like... No, they are running, you are shifting still. So, you're just like... slow. I don't even wanna talk, like... Again, you guys have pistols and you're like splitting, you know? That's a terrible, like... terrible habit as a team, to have pistols and not do anything together. And some pistol strats when you have like tech 9s and shit. The most simple strat is just contact B. Just like you did on pistol round, but with some more stuff. So you have like someone smoked out mid. Everybody else goes towards B. And one guy needs to have a smoke. You guys go close, okay? When you're around this area, unless they smoked, unless they mollied, you can flash for your teammates. Flashes. And you just go. A very simple strat, contact B with like that top mid smoke that's supposed to fake some presence on mid. Oh, you can run that on your ecos, or like when you have pistol force by. Or another strat that also viable for pistol round. Have one person buy 2 smokes and do them for jungle and stairs. And I'm giving you like team stuff, you know, you will not use this in your bugs, but in team stuff. You have 2 smokes from here. So basically what you do is you ask someone to drop you a smoke here. Bit complicated. And you take your smoke and their smoke and you keep dropping them like this. And you drop 2 smokes here, right? So you have like 1 smoke here, 1 smoke here. You go here and you have 2 lineups. The jungle lineup. This is left and right. Right click jump throw for the stairs lineup.
Okay.
And you throw these 2 smokes, and 3 of your teammates are ready to go out palace. Push this A side guy. And you can flash them as well above palace after doing the smokes. Like this. Default player. And palace is blind. A bit, like I know this, what I'm showing you right now, is like more, you're like just watching it, you're not gonna implement it right away. But I challenge you when you have more time to just go on a server, mess around with this, and take 1 or 2 things so you can actually use it in your games.
Okay, will do.
Because I'm realistic and I know since you have work and for now you don't have much time, you're not gonna go and like grab your whole team and practice these things. But you told me, focus on the team aspect, so I'm showing you what you need to do on these pistol rounds where you guys are just splitting apart and doing nothing, right?
Okay, no, that's a good tip.
Here. But you're just not looking at short. As you're crossing, you should like look short. Here throughout through this window. Missed the smoke? Okay, I respect for knowing it. Okay, no. Again, you're like going back. Doesn't really make sense. This was unlucky, I would say. You went into his spam. It was just unlucky. Yeah, let me show you like all the things. But for your own personal skill, I think you just get more alive in the game. So get some sleep, that's first.
Yes.
Relax a bit, so your nervous system can actually work. And after that, I would recommend playing some deathmatch just in the crouching course. I said, right? Play deathmatch without crouching. That I think will be great for you. And generally, the whole routine from the crouching mystery course is great for you because you have this habit, that you don't do this like you don't do this shit.
Yeah, that's
you need to do it. Oh.
I'll put more focus into it.